And with that, I would like to say, nope, fuck, wrong button. Well, that's instantly traction killed on YouTube for the day. Welcome everyone. How are you doing tonight? Today, we're gonna confront some thugs. Ah, right, we left off directly in front of them. Oh. I suppose I'll briefly go over what happened last time then. So the entire case up to this point was there's a man hung outside. It was hinted at this being about the Union blockade and them trying to figure out what's going on. Turns out the man who was hung was this paramilitary official. They sent the fucking Pinkertons, pretty much. Paramilitary professional who was here to try to break the strike and help Gardner deal and this, that, and the other thing. That guy slept with a chick this guy over here likes. So this guy called it rape and hung him. Turns out, talking to the chick, she was told to say that she was sexually assaulted. She was convinced to, well, I don't know, they attempted to convince her to run with the story. She refused to. Turns out she's one of the truck drivers in the area who happens to be connected to drug smuggling that were being pointed at from the other company involved in all this. So this all wraps up in, yes, the Union did it. The company representative is trying their best to put the blame on the girl because they really want a scapegoat. These chuckle fucks are trying to save their asses no matter what, and turns out the girl's not guilty of anything. Even to the point where it's like, man, maybe I don't care about her drug smuggling, even though, oh yeah, by the way, apparently I'm a cop. But, you know, we'll get back to that. Yeah, there's a lot going on. We're probably about to get killed in 2 seconds.
The clowns
It's been wild.
Around. What is it now?
Oh, also, yeah, Titus totally did it. Titus himself did it. It was totally a jealousy thing. Ah, yes, the victim said she was raped.
I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Wow.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did
yes,
he
he fucking did. Fuck you, lawyer. Fuck you, lawyer. See, this is where the Union starts to step in and pull their bullshit. This is where the problems start. The lawyer pretending to be a gardener isn't here to help us. She's here to save their asses.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, so that's your story,
yeah,
right?
She's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type.
Oh, now she's a bitch because she's outing you all for murder.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the
Lawman,
bullshit.
I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
I have a feeling I'm about to be at the end of my rope, but we'll figure this one out in a moment.
You went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Mm.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
Thank you, Inland Empire.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
So, wait, so you tortured him before you lynched him?
Show it
What?
to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
It's not evidence. You're trying to save your own ass, my dude.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Look, just because you're not going to jail doesn't mean you get to run your mouth to me, boy.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Yeah, no, they're all so full of shit. They're all so full of shit.
The compact tape player is still and silent. Seems it has completely broken down now. The machine was made in Revachol by a company called Le Mercier. Their logo depicts the triple-towered Delta skyline. It was supposedly built to last. There's no fixing this one.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore.
Yeah.
My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player.
Yeah, we were staring at the tape player at Roy's a while ago, but it's a fancy gold one. How the fuck do you expect me to pony money up for that? Don't you love how the narrative is I pushed her to talk and not she just very easily volunteered all of that for us because she wasn't going along with their bullshit? Man, it's real interesting. At the end of day 2, according to what was said in game, this is going to open. So we're going to go over there for some reason. I mean, my investigation seems pretty done. I'm not sure how much more is actually here. They can't just step over the whatever.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Hey, can I just play tape on one of these boomboxes real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Ah, shit. Can I get a please discount on this boombox?
Discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Remember, he doesn't like music. He likes sounds. The Door Gunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, he'd give you a discount if he knew you'd play something so experimental. Careful. You can only do this once.
Not doing any police work. I got the door gun and mega mix. All right.
Royale is offensively low, but just this once. For the music, concrete, cop.
Damn, all right.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
All right, well. It's literally called the Door Gunner Mega Mix.
It's just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push Command Set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
That's pretty damning, but that doesn't mean he did it. He was just drunk as shit and running his mouth like an asshole.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your portal reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that silence at the very end?
End of recording.
We sure about that, or did they cut this?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the
I'm not saying the
shortwave
guy didn't deserve it.
Edited.
I mean,
to seem more
paramilitary type.
He sounded like he was on patrol.
He seemed like a real asshole, but like, man, the Hardy Boys don't make themselves look good. Yeah, I was expecting it to be edited. He also sounded drunk.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at this tape. You're familiar with the look now. It's a look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's Cordy?
Thought it could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. The third one must be relaying the signal.
So how'd they have a... Wait, how'd they have a recording between the mercenaries on their private radio? Let's go,
A village
Hoy.
on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Yeah, you know, maybe he did deserve to get hanged, but still.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol
If he was
of
ever
soldier
actually
of the
there.
apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Man, this case just gets more complicated every 5 seconds, doesn't it?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Yeah, we can go talk to the victim. Fuck. See what she has to say about all this. According to her, she was on good terms with the man. It
I
snows
was
in
just
full effect.
thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Wait, did I get the volition roll? Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifies use the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
See, that's a great question. That's where I'm hung up with all
It's
this.
intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
It almost sounds to me like this could have been a bunch of different drunk ramblings tied together. Because from what we know, the alcoholic spent his entire time at this bar. And for what she's told us, they partied the entire time. So...
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he said, yeah.
That was practically his pickup line.
Did
he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yeah.
I liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
She's quite observant about the human character, trained to observe, even.
Of everybody involved in this, she seems like the most level-headed character. Him aside, of course. Coping mechanism?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
He never took his shit off? What? So you like this kind of stuff?
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things?
It double pressed. I'll read what she said. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scoring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here. Did he tell you had actually done any of those things? Here, Marnaise.
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
I wonder if Titus... Okay, so that blockheaded group had no business having this tape. Somebody gave it to them. I don't know if it was the lawyer. I don't know if it was Everett. Something here adds up to somebody riled them up.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. It just occurred to me, colleague. We still haven't performed a field autopsy on the deceased.
Yeah, you know...
The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now, and return once we've brought ourselves up to date. Excuse the delay, miss. This situation will be addressed
I thought
now.
we weren't going to do the field autopsy. I thought we were leaving that to the recovery crew that we called.
The young woman nods, then proceeds to feed herself another cigarette as you leave.
Alright, now we gotta go do the field autopsy to learn whatever it is Kim has in mind. Yeah, I was gonna ask her about his person, but I guess we can get the technical details written down first.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
So what exactly is a field autopsy? Because we know what killed him.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Thank you, encyclopedia knowledge. I appreciate all of whatever the fuck that was. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity. I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
We just fill this in right, shows in the right autopsy form.
That's
yeah.
Right. Yeah, we got this. We're smart.
Good job, Logic. Alright, open my ledger to the thing.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
See, I really like how I had an option to in front of Kim while he's getting ready to rip this man open and do a field autopsy to just rip the dude's boots off again. What the fuck?
Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
yeah.
That's you.
Write the initials.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Yeah, that makes sense.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
I'm just gonna write it down. I'm not gonna.
Next.
He's the one doing the autopsy. His name gets to go on the paperwork.
We've heard the nom de guerre, Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
All right.
What's next? Date of birth?
Yep.
NA.
All right.
Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write about 42.
He nods.
Race?
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Nope, I'm gonna write it down, encyclopedia.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
Yeah.
Male.
Uh-huh.
Pigs can have sex.
Why is any of this an option? This is, yeah, the drunk cop's distracted. Hold on, let me write down something random. What the fuck?
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Alright.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What's next?
He places his gloved hand on the dead man's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon.
What is
the day is
this?
turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Alright, external examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Turn to the body to check the underwear label. Alright, Kim.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kim was had a well-known voice actor, honestly. All of the voice acting in this game is pretty damn good.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it
The rest of the
down.
clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Am I seriously gonna ask him when am I gonna get them? No, I'm gonna write it down.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100.
Kim's put up with so much of my
The lines
shit.
between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
Yep.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I'm not going to touch the corpse's hair. Write it down, write it down.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Damn.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write it down, but amend high velocity. No.
Ligature mark.
Lieutenant produces a small folding knife, the other hand pulling the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. That's the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
All right.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Physical instrument. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there, steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
I like how the additive here is interfacing gave instructions. Ah yes, my little weird ass brain firing off on itself gave me the know-how to do what I'm about to do.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! Let's get up and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
I'm just gonna write
Back
down the
is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands.
Takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
What the?
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
I got nothing.
Nothing does. This was pleasurable. I sincerely thank you for touching my hand.
I forgot what happens when I interact with the corpse.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Yeah, I'll just write that down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
He kept it together real easy. All right. Internal,
Central
let's
nervous
go.
system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
I may add the moral of the story. All right, let's go down whatever this bullshit is.
Be? The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
That brain is very vulnerable to compromises in blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Here we go. Yeah, you know,
Good.
I'll write in it.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunch, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Stops to exert more force. Both hands
Oral
used.
cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Write down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why? Don't have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach. No, I don't think so. That's it. All right.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
As a completionist in me that wonders if there's something we could still do.
Toxicology screening. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
True. All right. I had an additional note there.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
What's the 4th injury for?
Just in case.
Fair.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next,
Ligature mark.
dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact.
Yep, so his spine wasn't broken.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
All right, I'm putting my controller down. I was waiting for this. The opinion piece. The whether or not I believe this was the injury that killed him or whether or not he was already dead before he was hung. Honestly, there was no sign of struggle. Either he was knocked the fuck out or he was already dead. I'm gonna go with non-fatal. I think they killed him before they hung him. I think they hung him to make this look like the crime's a little different than it was. Or they knocked him the fuck out, but you know, he could have died already. He could have choked on whatever he was drinking. The lieutenant falls silent abruptly.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that?
I'm serious. I don't think this was the injury that killed him.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Arrived at the conclusion through the psychic arts.
Now you're just undermining yourself for the sake of it. What's strange is, I agree. I was sure we had our cause of death here, and now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
Yeah, there is something different here. The more you're looking at it, we've touched 3 times on the fact that there was no sign of struggle. They just carried the corpse out here and hung it. Or, again, he was completely unconscious by that point. We don't know.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
All right.
For processing.
Looks at the dead man one more time and slip a red paper in his hand, then at the corpse.
He's thinking, did I miss something? I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
I mean, let's talk to the dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
What's it killed you? Love or communism?
Huh?
You said love killed you. When you fell down, you said it was communism.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love did me in.
You really need to learn the difference, buddy. This is embarrassing.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
I'm gonna try to remove his boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone to sleep.
Well, search the body one more time.
Your arm reaches
Dead.
out and your eyes close. As if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Crawl up his nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
I'm gonna push my fingers into his
Only
nose.
the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
The fuck is he doing?
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
My fingers in his mouth. The game paused.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it. This feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger
Someone
than
shot
0.4
him.
centimeters in radius. The edges appear darkened.
Somebody shot him.
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Say abrasion collar.
Abrasion collar.
There's a pen in his hand. He looks at his notebook is open to copy paper.
Kuno is silent.
Touch it with your finger
A
gently.
black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put my finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for two
Yeah,
fingers.
somebody shot him, but
As
he
you
has no
push
other
both
external
in,
injuries that
you
showed he was
reach
shot.
through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Yeah.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Feel
The
around.
basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Push
Your yellow
deeper.
fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
There's a cavity cut right between the
The
hemispheres.
lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Quivering with awe.
Push
Your
deeper.
fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Wriggle
Your
in.
fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Feel solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
Back to the
There's
skull.
a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside.
The bullet hit his skull and bounced off. All
The
right.
object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
All right. Let's try getting it out. Yes. Oh, I almost failed the check. Fuck, alright.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
You got it.
My pig's fucking got it?
What? What is it?
Slowly pull your fingers
The
out.
inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Fucking beautiful!
A bullet.
Evidence puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
I'm wondering if the Hardy Boys didn't kill him. Or if they did, they shot him first.
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Lieutenant drops the bag in your hands. It feels
We
light.
need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Hold on. Opinion, fatal injury. Yeah, let's do it. God damn
And one
right.
last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too, small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride
Yeah.
in there.
Oh yeah, no. The lawyer set us up. She really wanted this to be cut and dry. Even if we had to put Titus under, she's covering something. She's up to something.
There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Maybe they shot him. No. Well, I mean, you know, I'll ask it to ask it, but no. Who would do
That's
this?
for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Why would anybody do this?
To hide something. The real killer, the real motivation.
I wonder if he was shot
what
with
really
my
happened
gun.
here.
I wonder if that's why my gun's missing. Somebody, I might have pawned it, but I think he was shot with my gun.
To put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Maybe the bullet holds more than answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Maybe they just shot him while they hung him. No. I just need to wash myself.
You really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
What happens
We
next?
bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
Alright, well, you'll be gone. What should I do in the
Work on
meanwhile?
the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
Oh no, you know full well I'm gonna go piss off Titus Hardy. You know full well that's happening today.
I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Alright. The lieutenant takes the body away, you work alone for the rest of the day. Well, lucky me, it's the end of the day anyway, so I have nothing to do.
Alright.
Takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face. Hey, Civ, welcome in. I have solved a murder, or rather, I've broken open a closed case of a murder. It's a thing. Hydrate fine.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. You will never own the full set now. May they rest in processing.
Rip.
Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna have like 1 hour of the day to go do anything. I have no partner. He has left me. I have fuck all left to do. I'm gonna go ask the victim why he was shot. Okay. Nah, fuck the lawyer. Dude, I'm short.
Can I help you?
Got my bill for tonight.
Real?
This giant novelty check.
You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash. Now, do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty? Then why are you wasting my time?
Yeah, I need to go make enough money at the fucking pawn shop to afford my room for the night. Hold on. Let's take the bloodstained gardening gloves off. And put on these electrochemistry gloves instead. Hey, you know. All right, lady.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Oh, Kim isn't here. Let's talk about Sunday night.
Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you were a police officer.
Before you, there's only the room, sound of a motor vehicle, steam, the bathroom, darkness.
Wow. Mythopoetically adequate stuff.
Did you hear anything Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Yeah.
Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we're going all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I saying this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
It doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Yeah, that's... What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Well, thank you.
No problem, sir.
I have more questions about the deceased, but I need my partner
Sure.
here.
Do whatever you need to do.
You know, let's return to this later. What of a volition roll? Is there a check here to get something more than surface value off of what she's been saying? All right.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Broke out the filter.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Yeah, I was wondering if indulging in... Shit, I'm locked out. Fine. Can I get into Kim's room? Damn. I was wondering if I just went on a drug binge in character here, if Harry would do some crazy shit. Like, oh yeah, you just have plus 10 all stats. I mean, Kim wouldn't approve. I don't think I needed to actually solve the investigation, but I feel like there's more there. Go between the thighs of a page 3 girl. L'origine du disco? What? Alright, chat, hold on. I'm gonna stand up and stretch, take a small break. I'll be right back. I missed the ad break. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I walked off, stretched my legs, decided, you know what, I should microwave my leftovers, and now they're too hot to eat. So they're going to sit here to my side for a little bit. When I remember they're there, they should be cooled enough to actually have me take a break and eat. All right, Roy, talk to me.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
It's cool that he's still open, big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Back to it. Oh, my electrochemistry is through the fucking roof. Is Roy high, and if yes, what's he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Oh, what's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Get straight to the point. So we're gonna get some Pyrrolidon these days.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
No judgment. I was just curious.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Ah, so you got hooked on it because you were using anti-radiation meds after the war.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough, radioactive
There's
cleanup.
a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault is it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
Yeah, typical story.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Fair. Tell me more of this relief brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Well, thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I want to ask about my missing gun again.
Thing.
Have the people from Everett Claire's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true, Everard's claims. People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Alright, so they did show up. Sounds like they don't have my gun then, because my gun's been missing for a few days at this point. Alright.
Sure, man.
Oh yeah, shit, I'm here to sell things to you.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I have a fascinating No, that's evidence. Yeah, let's check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, I'll pawn that. Not gonna sell his handkerchief. Also, I'll sell the dock workers card. I'll sell the postcard. It's not really worth anything. All right. Yeah, that's enough money to keep me a little bit. If I can get $10 more tomorrow, I can afford a second night's stay. All right,
Another
let's
time,
go.
perhaps.
All right, let's see what other shenanigans I can get up to.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. This panel usually closes the water lock. Turning it in, you pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens. A spring brings... Wasn't there a...
Yeah.
The crumpled salmon and butter billboard still soaks in the connect.
You know, I was wondering how I got here. Clearly I didn't walk all the way out here. I wonder if the vehicle that was used to flee was me taking my police car for a fucking joyride. You know. What's this? The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Yeah, that sounds like book talk. It feels like we're done for the night, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can get up to.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals.
Yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that was left. Yeah, whoever bought her flowers didn't buy them from here. Yeah, I really shouldn't get up to anything without Kitsuragi. I can't think of anything I want to do without his presence. We're just gonna go reflect on the night and go. I ain't telling them any evidence. I'm not talking to them at all without Lieutenant around. I'll slip up and say something I'm not supposed to say. Hey Sprague, welcome in. Oh, right, now I gotta pay for my room still.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good.
Yeah, I got the money.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Goodbye. Yeah. Can I even wash
This is not
up?
the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are, right? That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
I want to live forever with the corpse smell, memento mori. No.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take the beer cans
Now,
out.
you are alone with your thoughts in the tub, but it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street, a video rental, darkness on the planet's curvature. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
All right.
The fan stands still. The switch must be broken. The lights are off.
All right.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Sorry, cells, it's all me, it's all my fault.
You're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Man, I'm an artist and liver damages my art. Fucked. No, I think I need medical attention.
Yes, that'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I'm looking at other people all the time.
Sure
I like
you do. They're all so friendly, aren't
Yeah, no, they're not.
they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves, a great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Yeah, it's about time we got up. Day 3. Kitsuragi should be back soon.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Digging deep into your mind and looking at the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Leave the mirror be. Well, it's connected to the band somehow. Kitsuragi's not in there. There he is. Oh, and there's more cops here.
Yes?
Are these from processing? Alright, let's talk to them.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
I want a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Hold on, you're a cop for the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Is everything all right? Why do you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Are these cops under Everett's control?
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Sunglass wearing man pushes through his
You're
teeth.
getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Alright, bye. Fuck you want?
Like shit.
A ruffled face reflects a man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Last couple of days have been rough, man.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
So I totally know you guys. Okay.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Something strange about this guy.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Firefighter uniform. I don't think he's a firefighter. I'm not gonna ask
Of course,
that.
You don't have to. You can talk about anything you want.
I mean, look, this. Oh, I have 4 skill points. Hold on, why not?
Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station? And
Wait, your voice, I recognize it.
Oh, really? I wonder where.
Well, I lost my badge recently when I called there to report something missing. You were there.
That's the where you remember me from? Okay,
Maybe.
then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
They're investigating me.
I can't believe this shit.
He might be wearing a disguise.
All right, roll.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where?
Yes,
Another life?
From another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
57?
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
My condolences.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
All right.
Have another guess.
41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look in ads.
Good.
Full shades, we're in disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Talk about more about this hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Do you have a crime to solve?
No. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
Oh, see, he's a fan.
This isn't helping.
What else is in this imaginary police
You're
station?
not going to believe this, but police officers.
Oh, never.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
You know, I haven't done that. I don't know what
Just
you're talking
some
about.
regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
So who is that?
It's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Well, tell me more about him.
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
Hey, Fire. Welcome in.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
I can't imagine any of that anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Is he supposed to be my partner?
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Kim, who's guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Fuck. Kim, please.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him.
I got some questions for you.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
Like a sack of shit?
Exactly.
Now, will you answer some questions for me? Why
Because
not?
it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer my questions, do you want to hear me say my things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
No.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, so I'm doing this investigation. Turns out he was shot and
you
hanged.
Think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide?
Basically,
okay.
yes.
Well,
he corrects his blonde wig, his hair. He corrects his. All right. So why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Oh my God, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
All right, asshole. Let's talk about the hangman again.
Why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. You think he was hanged as a cop? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. Oh my God, there's...
Yes, the rotating dialogue chains.
Okay.
All right, what's up?
The man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, super
There's
weird.
Something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him.
Just cross it off the list.
Again? I can't believe
I have
shit.
to ask. Are we from the same station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Damn.
Yes? What is it?
Like, something's really bugging me. Are we from the same police station or not?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Yeah, are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an
You're
asshole.
You know what? Maybe you're with both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
All right, bye.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
All right, you got anything to say, Garrett?
Can I help you?
All right. All right, Kim.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
You're the hardy girl.
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
You know, he's right.
The look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
All right, asshole. Let's have our chat. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's go talk to the victim upstairs. Well, I guess the victim who's identifying herself as not a victim, so. Oh, it's snowing.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
All right,
pertaining to a murder investigation.
We've concluded our autopsy and would like to ask questions.
I wrote down the nickname Lelystad. We have questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague has a few of his own.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? This place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer.
Makes sense.
It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Yep.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary. cows, silos, and wheat. Araignée? Araignée map of waterways? This fits with his tattoo.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You're both from Araignée?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranienrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol. No love for Mother Araignée. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
Military man, but not a patriot?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
You didn't seem much like a patriot yourself?
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Muindi. The old, old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he?
He was 42.
Damn, I nailed it.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
Now you owe me money, Kim.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Okay, so I really am a bullshit cop whose intuition is strangely accurate at all times. All right.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Lieutenant taps on his notebook once, as though signing some kind of points.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Better not to mention it. I didn't know this was competition, Cam.
Police work is a cooperative sport.
This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
Let it be.
The young woman looks at you, then the lieutenant, then you. She's enjoying this.
Yeah. His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
It was the Orione's map of waterways?
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Orani's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
And you were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us what these mean? Can't hear the photo.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Semenine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Hold on, chat, sorry. Okay. Yes, let me bring up my weird psychic bullshit. Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
Alright.
Of course.
Alright, bring up my weird psychic shit gets me nowhere. Was it perhaps communism that killed him?
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what it'll show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
Alright, we'll finish this line of questioning.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Right, let's
Not
talk
my favorite
about
topic, but okay.
why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
I had a feeling we'd get something out of her for that. Okay.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Alright, let's...
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where's this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Miss, how old do you think I am?
Huh. How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 1 million years old? 21? 17? How old are superstar police officers usually?
I think I'm circa 45.
Sure he is. You know, age is just a number.
Yes, but for him that number is higher than 45.
Damn.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on, I'm not afraid of the truth.
Laboratorium.
Wait, I have a thought process to remember how old I am now. Data birth generator. Your face looks like it's 58, your body feels like it's 60, your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Time to start, Time to start racking that brain of yours, Elder One. Where and when were you born? That's a question. All right, we'll walk a slot. Honestly, this is a great use of skill points. Hold on. +1 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi. Let's go into the Jamrock Shuffle. Let's see if I can't. You know what? Now let's take +1 towards Kim. All right, I have some shit to process. So, she slipped something there. I think they stripped him before they hung him. The yard below, the corpse is no longer there. Kim, you're blocking my escape. Alright, so Titus.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Found a bullet in the hang guy's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
Well, see, the issue is we know you hung him, which means you probably had to do with shooting him.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
I have a feeling if I present the bullet, Titus is going to take it, which means I can hit him for stealing evidence.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's a technique. They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, They don't like you knowing this.
You guys shot him,
Shit!
right?
I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
You're covering for Titus.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
Did
Better
Sylvie
hope
shoot
he
him?
Stay sober.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
You know what? We'll figure this out
Never
sooner or later.
been worried in my life, lawman.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere.
I talked to her about the tape. And nothing. She stands by what she said.
Fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
You didn't give me shit, boy.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Didn't come as a surprise to her. She actually wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Yeah, you're a little jealous, Titus.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Don't have to say everything out loud. Yeah, I should be careful what I say. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Yeah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's not some helpless girl. She handled mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
You're slipping, Heidi.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
You got a live plan. She didn't play along, boy.
For your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last thing for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Did you guys get me wasted off my ass so I'd be blackout drunk in...
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a defense. Be straight with me, Titus. What happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
Yeah, you did.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation.
You can't just tell me my job's done.
Over.
That's not how that works, Titus.
Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Elaine's starting to say something, then best thing's
On the
not to.
floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Rhetoric godly. I can retry it though. Oh no, I use all my skill points.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Man. Man, all this is gonna be helpful. You know, I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too at this fucking shadow
What
of
the
my
hell are
own,
you
man.
talking about?
Awakened to this world, something came with me, an ancient sadness.
Oh, that shadow. A man your age. The hangover must be lethal. I never thought I'd say this, but maybe you should cut back on the drink.
That is a lie. You should cut forward on the drink.
Fuck you, electrochemistry.
That's enough for the shadow now, officer. Let's do procedural questions, or even, why not take a little breather?
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them, or anyone.
I'm five off of being able to hit that again. When I do, I'm gonna want to raise my rhetoric. Damn. That's alright, we can go take a break. What do you got to say about all this?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, let's go in here. Did I ever get a... Did I ever get a reroll in this?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime,
Inland
romance,
Empire, nah. Maybe I should try to ask Kuno if he heard a gunshot. He's been a little more forthcoming.
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me, Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emile Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning, the man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant. Bleed, pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emile cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
You, it's a good line of work for getting shot.
Pigs.
There's a silence he carries. You know, I found a shack.
Did you fucking there?
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Like a, oh, cool head, pig head. I liked it. I got one too. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This This is
He
weird
doesn't know
level
about
shit.
self-degradation.
Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
All right, I need 5 more XP out of this conversation, chat.
Played. No one saw that coming.
A little plate covered powder residue. Anything
That's
about
where
it?
Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's in the tube of Magna What's It,
It's a
Kuno?
vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and that's what it was. It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't
You're
mystify
not
it.
getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
I've heard
Good
enough of
call,
this.
Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno
All right, we're in a quick save.
Kuno's
Can I
like
milk
Kuno's-
5 more XP
Alright,
out of you?
So you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
I'm keeping it, kid. You don't need drugs. You're 12. You aren't gonna ask how I got past your
Word on
dad.
the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some
Oh,
sick
hold on. This
shit.
time I'm gonna milk my XP. He doesn't know his dad's in a fucking drug coma.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's
All right.
face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
The kilo, you mean gram,
Kuno
right?
knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Yeah, you don't need drugs, kid. You're 12.
All right. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response. Hard to see, but easy to feel. Somehow, this will change things.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
I feel like it would have been better off if I just never had this conversation with him and kept the drugs. No?
All right. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted.
I mean, I don't...
I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
The issue is there's no longer a body out here, so I no longer have to interact with you little shitheads. I don't have to be worried about you guys making a mess of yourselves.
Relax, see? We got plenty of kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire. In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
You know, I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you got going on in that apartment,
Do
kid.
you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
I met your dad.
How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
You know, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic.
What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing, kid.
Yeah. Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit. Stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit. Crime shit. Fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You know, kid, you don't have to be like
Get
that.
your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
I don't know, man. You're running out of fumes here.
Won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
A lot of unpaid utility bills
Fuck right
there.
nowhere. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess, your dad doesn't give a shit?
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
You have to find somewhere else,
That's
man.
right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
I did right not to give you the drugs, kid. Let's just end
That
us.
didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it. Use every chance to confirm that version of reality.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Sucks to suck, kid, but I got my experience out of you. That means we're trying that skill check again. Let's go. Raising rhetoric. Do I have any clothes that raise or hamper rhetoric? No. Nothing changes rhetoric. -1 rhetoric. No. Alright. Unbelievable. Yeah.
It's you again. What is it?
Alright, let's try this godly check one more time.
Convinced
Coin
Titus
flip.
is being manipulated. Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
One of his boys
Just
will.
remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
One of his boys
Just
will?
remember, it's about... Just remember. Huh?
Alright. Case closed. We're going home.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Cam. And Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because of some
Bring
chick.
that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
Where'd that one come from? They just hang you, shoot you, light you on fire. They don't
We
care.
didn't light him on fire.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed.
So he's pulled a gun on me.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Or what? You gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking
We
reason?
didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Yeah. Yeah, Angus, let it go. You guys didn't do shit. You're all bark, no bite. All right.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Does Sylvie do all this?
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him. He's already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls
Okay.
plural. There's
I already
another
know who the other one is. That's why she's not at work. We pinned this immediately.
Note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Happened Sunday night.
Glacier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Did I not break the window? Did you give me the broken window? Did you boys swap our windows to make it look like I caused all that damage? Wait a minute.
He means they'd been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. And the cords.
Okay.
We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? Edith Hardy?
He's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Buzzy didn't kill him. Why cover it up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit we're
They
talking
can't
about?
show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
I see.
They're powerful. Connected to the Moorland turn. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the Merc?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
So you're thinking somebody took him out either from the Union, or was he taken out to put blame somewhere? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Man, that's one hell of a shot. They shot him through his open mouth and into his brain. Because he didn't have a bullet hole under his... Like, he didn't have a bullet hole in his tongue. He didn't have a bullet hole under his chin. Huh.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Any ideas about his past?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Canal. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do if I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Yeah. The girls asked you to help? What's this other
That's
girl?
right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
That's her, isn't it? The 8th missing Hardy. It's the other
big
girl.
Guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl type.
We're Hardy boys. And that's it.
Here, tell me anything about this affiliate. Name, current location. You gotta stonewall me fast more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Yeah, I saw where this is going. Oh, sorry I made you guys fight and all, but... Well, thank you for your time. I now have even more of a fucking case to blow open. We've learned nothing. The entire murder mystery up to this point is just thrown in the trash. We've learned nothing except for who the two witnesses are. All right, well, anyway.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection, but...
You'd still prefer if we didn't take her away?
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Yeah, see, I was never here for her because it's pretty obvious she's not the one who shot him. I'm still curious as to where my gun ties into all of this. Because they were shot before I was even here. So why would somebody want my gun? Oh, it was raining like 5 minutes ago. Wild.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet? What? I said, what do I do with you, bullet?
If I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
You feel the bullet through the bag.
Squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
Yeah, it's not a typical weapon we'd have then either. inspect the bullet
jacket
closer.
of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
All right. Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
The core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
Jacketed bullet, 5 millimeter in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Maybe it was a war replica?
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Yeah, you're gonna have me keep putting points into hand-eye coordination. Hold on. What do I? All right, what do I have? I have nothing added to hand-eye coordination. I have nothing that adds to hand-eye coordination. So we're just gonna try a poke at the bullet raw, I guess.
The bullet is still safely sealed away. A rifle.
Oh,
revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an
I was right.
4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
All right,
the
all right.
4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields.
Did Roy
of the
take the shot from his
of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
Anyone's still making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely.
Collector.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this bullet came from.
Okay. And?
Probably came from a Belmargrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Probably a
I have
good
to
thing.
hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime.
You're gonna cover that bit of lore for
Some
me?
new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt.
Makes you consider every shot. I like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you unload an entire mag into somebody. You know.
But back to the investigation.
Looking for an antique enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, find... Okay, an antique. Sure, there's some new...
Prohibiting peacetime law.
Imagine it, but back to the investigation.
Mysterious as a foot.
Mysterious? Okay.
I don't get EXP again. I was curious if you had something else to say. I do notice how I have a bullet slot. I have one bullet. Well, chat. Once again, we've sat down to play this
The
fucking...
same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Huh. What does this lead to?
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
You think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Yeah, I mean, somebody could have taken the shot from up here then ran inside.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Maybe the door below is a mega investigation.
No, still a mini investigation.
Physical instrument. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stubbed your toe.
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
So if somebody came out this way, they could have gone in this way.
Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it.
All right, lady, we're here to talk to you.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I wonder if looking her in the eyes would have told me earlier that there's something going on here.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. Miss Oranje Disco Dancer. You want to put your hand on her back and feel it arch.
What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting. She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
All right, so what really happened? The Hardy Boys told us what really happened here.
I understand.
You don't look surprised. You're expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here. Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
Fuck you, rhetoric.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, grey and pale violet in the morning light. The pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old, old world.
Is that why you're always looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of them?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you
Just
do?
business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
So, what did you do to have these people piss you off?
It's not nice.
Or piss off
but
these
it's
people,
not
whatever I'm
illegal.
saying.
Not here in Revachol. Or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Sure, there are people who have done much worse than that.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
What happened here the night
We
he
were
died?
there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He
You're
had
not
just entered me.
jail.
I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see.
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You don't have to continue if you don't want to.
No, I want to. Let's get this done.
It's okay. Tell us as much as you're comfortable with.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Cigarette mess. Well, sorry that happened to you.
So am I.
Immediately proceeds to
What
let
time
another
was
one.
this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get
Come on,
into
electric
this.
chemistry,
Did
not
you
now.
hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No,
What'd you do
nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
then? Happened downstairs.
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
So Ruby's missing as well. All right. Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Ah, yes, the 8th Hardy Boy.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
All right.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Mm-hmm. Then what'd you
Ruby
do?
went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
So instead of trying to figure out why he was murdered, you'd all rather just hang him.
Ruby
All
said
right.
to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So where's Ruby?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did?
When
Look
happened?
into this later.
Did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Why'd you call? Hold on. Are the people after you have killed them?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, something
We
to
can't
consider.
go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why'd you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
They'd have us believe you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
So when was the window changed?
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Think we're done here for
She
now?
nods silently.
All
She
right.
doesn't even
We're
smoke.
learning shit, chat.
Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here?
All right, I'm gonna do some real quick. I've noticed something about my mic. I'm gonna just tweak it real quick. You know, let me just give it a little tiny boost. There we go. Just in case I was just a little quiet. I was noticing the game's coming in just under my mic volume, and I was kind of quiet. So I was like, you know what? Let's fix this real quick. Hopefully that doesn't sound bad, chat. Huh. I guess this is a legendary role to make her talk a little more. All right.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her. No. Communism killed him. Remember? Love made it possible. You know this much.
What is communism in this?
A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the stratosphere.
I still think this might have been a Union hit to get the militants out of here. Or this may have been the company taking a hit to spark conflicts.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why is that?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
How do I know all this then?
It's getting cold out. You should go.
Psychic cop bullshit, let's go.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position are they in?
Said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
His head would have to have been tilted back for that shot to hit, though.
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Expect to go through for years.
Does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
All right, let's look at point
The
A.
ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
When there begun residue outside.
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
Fair. I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from.
72%. With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside?
Would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
True. Are there any arguments against the prime?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
There have been another point of origin further away.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all Martinez.
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
There's a map on sale in the bookstore, wasn't there? Map of
You're
Martinez?
thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof?
Yes.
There was a map in the bookstore. We should come back with it.
Alright. Oh yes, the map. The map I found but never bought. That map. Go get that map. No, maybe I am a superstar cop after all.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and
Where was that map? Gift box.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Oh, more Hyundai.
Heroic quantities of Hyundai. Roy's puny shirt is nothing compared to the real deal. Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
How many are there?
100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god.
Alright, enough. I'm done.
Before you is burdened under piles of man from
Do any of these books call out to me? Why is this a paved threshold?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundai in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundai and the Devil Woman. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
It's clearly it's smut. I mean, let's leave it be. We want to find the map.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken.
Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a map of the region, please.
These shelves are overburdened with books. A couple of spook novels hide amid.
Is that the map?
Several maps have been attached.
Yes.
The maps look old.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Yep. I now finally have the map. It only took me 3 days and like 6 streams to get there. We did it, chat. We have a map of the region. Ah, yes. The shot came from the church, clearly. Well, I guess the Ferris wheel. Also known as Not From Here. Honestly, I didn't expect us to spend 3 hours in this building, running back and forth talking to the same 3 people. But here we are.
The same 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. A ray of backward motion explodes from the man's mouth. Through the window, According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Let's look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Land's End?
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
And what about the island?
1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small
chat.
5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Ken, do you think the shot could have come further than the roof?
From
And
where,
well,
precisely?
Let's say these
I
points.
see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof,
Okay,
but still.
well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
2 neon-lit shapes. A man...
Alright, let's go talk to, Billy Boy down at the counter. Go ask Grant if he has a key for the upstairs.
Can I help you?
You got nothing to say. Alright.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Back with the hangman. Okay,
the old thing
the person
over
was
again.
shot and then made
We're
it look
not
like he was
wasting
hung.
time.
He might have been
There
shot by
is
the
no
people who hung
time.
him. Okay, person who was shot and hanged may have been shot by the person who made it look like he was hanged.
I get it, okay. But what is the motive?
Cover something up?
That would be my first guess, yes.
Possible. Why am I telling you these things?
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? Okay, why not?
The person who was
thing
shot and
over again.
hanged may have been shot by the person who made it look like he was hanged.
Cover-up. What the author of the cover-up
I know,
is
right? But
don't
what's the
have a
motive?
Then the double cover-up seems too neat.
Yeah, why am I
don't
telling you
know.
these things?
Oh my god, there's more.
Oh my god, there's more. Ah, yes.
It's you again. What is it?
Alright. Alright, I need to talk to Ruby. You know... Civil war is brewing. The only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pick Ruby. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Yeah, that's a shot in the dark. I'm not convinced Ruby did it. I mean, pulling this shit, sprinting. Oh god, I'm disconnecting. Oh no, I'm disconnecting. Hold on. There we go. Hold on, let's go outside. But pulling this shit and then covering it up yourself is certainly possible. She went through the upstairs and through the downstairs, and then was there to meet the witness, let's call her. Let's call a couple people. Let's call...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Connect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Firewalker, over. Roger.
Alright, we're done here.
10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Please connect me to Sylvia again.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line for your office. Yes. Hello?
Sylvia, please again.
Great. What else do you need, detective?
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Okay, I showed you my gun. When did that
Trying to
happen?
impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and
What did I
you were
do?
waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Oh god.
Those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red.
You
I
know...
won't be seeing it, cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
I'm gonna threaten to kill myself.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither. No idea. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my badge?
Who you are.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge has been missing. Have you seen it?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kevin doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me.
Clothes voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Yeah, I found my patrol cloak earlier. Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Alright.
You hear the call breaking up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
You earned a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me.
Sure, officer. What's the number? Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then. No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. 57th.
In the cabin, you see a set.
All right, everything's shaping up. We're learning things. It's my badge in my pocket. I don't know. You know, I titled my thing about going across this bridge because this is the only thing I can remember I need to do the session. Oh. Are we crossing the bridge this session? What's up, boys? Can I pull the lever? Yeah, let me pull the lever, right?
A rusting control panel with loose wires.
Let's do it.
The handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. The water lock starts moving.
Ooh.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next. Aces high. For the rest of the world, the Aces High is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hotfixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Yes?
All right, we did it. We crossed the canal. That was the entire title of the stream. Let's go. All right, anyway. We're gonna call it here. We're gonna raid out. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. If you all enjoyed yourselves, check out my socials. I'll be back. And the schedule is gonna start to go back to normal. I have work stream shit to do. I should do some sort of work stream tomorrow. I may blow it off to play Minecraft. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure out what I'm doing. Till next time, everyone, take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you when I see you. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, but that's me, that's this, and I'm gone.